Hi, Paul Bellew, Galway GA Chairperson here to tell you about our new fundraiser, Win a Home Galway. For just €100, you could win a brand new sea view apartment in Salt Hill, Galway. Buy a ticket for this life-changing prize and you could be living minutes away from the famous Salt Hill prom while also having Galway City and Connemara on your doorstep. Just think, you could be living mortgage-free here in one of the most famous cities in the world, overlooking Galway Bay. To enter, simply log on to winahomegalway.com and buy your ticket. Thanks for the support and the very best of luck.
And you're all very welcome here to Kenny Park in Athenry for the game between Clarinbridge and Oranmore Maree in the Galway Club Senior Hurling Championship. We're just about to have a minute's silence prior to throwing in memory of the late Jimmy Cooney, of course, who played for Galway and Sarsfields with distinction over many years. Of course, he was on that wonderful Galway team of 1980 and, of course, won an All-Star Award in 1980 and 81. And also in 1980, he was part of the Sarsfields team that won the county championship for the first time and indeed was part of their panel that won the All-Ireland in 1993. And Galway GA now remembers the late, great Jimmy Cooney.
To his brother, Jackie, Michael, Joe and Brendan. His sister, Mary, Geraldine.
So there you have the rendition of our An Naveen, and we're almost set to go here in this senior championship game in Galway between Oranmore Maree and Clarinbridge. We'll go through the teams. First off, the Clarinbridge team, Aaron Bindon is in goal. Phelan McCann, TJ Brennan and Christy Brennan is the full back line. Shane Ryan, Sean Kilduff and Alan Armstrong, the half back line. Liam Lean and Gavin Lee, the midfield pairing. The half forward line, Mikey Daly, Evan Nyland and Niall Armstrong. And the full forward line, Mark Kennedy, Keane Salmon and David Lee. While the Oranmore Maree team, number 1 is in goal, that's Rory McInerney. Number 2, Aaron Callanan. Owen Geraghty, number 4 is at full back. And number 7 is Conor Butler. The half back line is Jack Grealish, Garrod McInerney and Mark Hannafy. Midfield pairing is number 5, Patrick Burke, and number 12, Evan O'Rourke. The half forward line is Ruben Davitt, Niall Burke and Dermot Hannafy. And the inside line, Anthony Keady wears number 14, Marcus Quinn wears number 10, and wearing number 27 and making his senior championship debut is Rory Burke. Of course, his brother Patrick is also playing. So the ball is in, Liam Gordon, the referee, throws it in, and we're off here between this local derby between Oranmore Maree and Clarinbridge in the Galway Senior Hurling Championship, and it's the Oranmore Maree men who come on the attack straight away with Patrick Burke, but it's Phelan McCann who's intercepting it from a Clarinbridge perspective. McCann is hooked though by the Oranmore Maree men there, and Oranmore Maree tried to come away with the ball, but the ball goes out over the line. It's a line ball on this side of the field, and the line ball is to the Clarinbridge men. And Cyril Farrell joins me here. Cyril, we had a minute's silence in memory of the late Jimmy Cooney prior to the start of the game, a man of course that was part of your own team in 1980, a wonderful man, and sadly passed away during the week.
Great bit of stuff. Member of the Cooney clan, fantastic player, fantastic man, fantastic parish man as well, community man, and like loved by all, a bit of a devil about him, and great bit of stuff. Didn't need to go to any gym or that. Would love hurling and loved his family, great family as well. Like here's Oranmore on the attack here, and it's a great score.
It's a great score. Niall Burke is the man who puts it over the bar, a man of course with an All-Ireland senior medal for Galway. Great score for him, and we on Galway Bay FM and on Stream Sport would like to sympathise with the Cooney family on the sad loss of Jimmy. But this senior championship game is underway, and it's Niall Burke with the opening score for Oranmore Maree. Of course, when these met 3 years ago, Oranmore Maree were just up from the intermediate grade, and they went out and they beat Clarinbridge in the senior championship in Appear Stadium. But Clarinbridge come on the attack. Keane Salmon has it. Keane Salmon lays it off to Mark Kennedy. There's a goal scoring opportunity here. Kennedy going through a shot. It's into the back of the net. Mark Kennedy responds. He puts it in the net. It's a goal for Mark Kennedy. Keane Salmon caught the ball on the edge of the square. We saw in the opening game Johnny Glynn was seriously effective at the edge of the square for Ardrahan. Keane Salmon there laid the ball off to Mark Kennedy. He made no mistake. Good response by the Clarinbridge men.
Great answer, Niall, because I have to say, Burke got a fantastic score for Oranmore, but if they did Mark Kennedy after sticking one there again, Salmon caught a great ball and laid it off. Just as you said, Johnny Glynn and Liam O'Reilly in the first game blocked bullets in the first half, kept Castlegar in it.
Yeah, that game was won by Ardrahan in the end as Oranmore Maree come on the attack with Marcus Quinn. Quinn going for score over the left-hand side, and Quinn goes for the point. That's a super effort by Marcus Quinn, but it goes outside the post, and that's the first wide of the game to Oranmore Maree. It's Aaron Bindon, the vastly experienced goalkeeper for Clarinbridge. The sun is in his eyes as he gets ready to take this puck out. We have 2 minutes gone here at a resplendent Kenny Park in Athenry for the opening round games in the Galway Senior Hurling Championship. Short puck out over to the far side of the field, and it's Shane Ryan who picks it up wearing a number 5, and Shane Ryan decides to go along with that ball in towards that full forward line where David Lee puts up the hand. It breaks off David Lee, and Keane Salmon tries to come in, but Owen Geraghty's there from an Oranmore Maree perspective. Owen trying to come away with the ball, a student at UCD where he played Fitzgibbon Cup hurling for UCD over the past couple of years.
Yeah, he's a good bit of stuff. He's kind of an up-and-coming full-back, really, has youth on his side, and you're going to find here, not Liam Goran, give a throw in here, interesting kind of a game. Clarinbridge have been threatened for the last few years, and Oranmore they're a common team, I suppose, a common strong club with the numbers they have and the great facilities that they're boosting. I saw them play a league match, and I thought they were very, very impressive.
Garage McInerney won the ball and plays it off to Patrick Burke, and Patrick Burke goes along with that ball up towards Anthony Keady. The ball breaks off Keady into the path of the youngster, that's Rory Burke, but Phelan McCann is there from a Clarinbridge perspective. McCann tries to get away from his man, he does so effectively, gets the ball out to Sean Kilduff at centre half back, and he goes route one into that full forward line where Mark Kennedy puts up the hand. The ball breaks them into the path of Garage McInerney. McInerney does well to get the ball out the field, but there's a Clarinbridge man there, and that Clarinbridge man is Gavin Lee. Gavin Lee is in possession. He goes back the field towards Evan Nyland. Nyland going for score, and Nyland puts that ball high in towards the goals, and it's gone over the bar. A score for Evan Nyland from play, and we've had 3 wonderful scores from play, it must be said, sir. One for Oranmore Maree, 1-1 then responding for Clarinbridge in the early stages of this game. Some really good scores. Very,
very lively and great passage of play from both teams, but it just shows that the pitch is in brilliant condition, the sun is shining, and you make a mistake here and you're punished for it.
Rory McInerney takes the puck out. It should be won by TJ Brennan. TJ Brennan is a powerfully built man at full back now. Of course, was in the forwards last year for Clarinbridge. Sprays the ball across the field to Shane Ryan. Clarinbridge look good on the ball so far, but that's a poor effort by Shane Ryan. It's brilliantly taken out of the air by a Garage McInerney. McInerney gets the ball upfield towards Ruben Davitt in space. The Galway under-20 star. Davitt goes for a score from out on the sideline. He's driven it high in towards the goals, and that one goes wide, and that's 2 wides for Oranmore Maree. Yeah. They're playing with a slight wind, Cyril, in this half. That'll be a bit of a concern. They've had 2 poor enough wides.
Yeah, that could have been, Ruben could have, when he was on song, he kind of went to float over rather than striking it over there, but there's a great chance, and here comes Clarinbridge again.
Yeah, Shane Ryan with the ball, and Shane Ryan goes along with that ball, and there's a foul inside on the Clarinbridge player. I think it's David Lee, I think, that was fouled inside by the cornerback, Aaron Callan, and it's going to be a free in. And Evan Nyland, no doubt, will come up to take this.
Yeah, and it's under 21 yard line out to the side, and again, you'd put your house on Evan, Nyland getting this score. He's very, very good from free. He's proved it this year in the championship. Has really settled in as the Galway free taker, and he is a very, very good hurler on his day. He's unbeatable, really.
Evan takes the free for Clarinbridge, and Evan makes no mistake, and Clarinbridge have built a 4-point lead in the early stages of this game. 1-2 now to a point in favour of the Clarinbridge men. And of course, Cyril, these 2 teams are in your own group. Of course, the Tommy Larkins team, they're playing tomorrow in their opening round championship game. That's against Clarinbridge, but these are the opposition after that game.
look lively. Like at the moment, we're in fair old bother with the injuries and everything else. But like that's the look of the draw. If we hang in, we get a little bit stronger. But like at the moment, it's all hands to the deck.
Anthony Keady bearing down on goal for Oranmore. Maree gets the ball off to Niall Burke. That's on an advantage, and Niall Burke puts that ball over the bar. And Niall Burke shows his class there with 2 good scores in play. And I suppose you can see the inter-county hurler in Niall Burke with the 2 good scores he scored so far.
Yeah, I saw Keady playing a league match. Very, very impressive. Very, very fast. Give a lovely ball there.
The ball is pucked out. Yep.
The longer that Oranmore are to stay in this, the better for them.
And Oranmore Maree tried to win the ball from the puck out, but goes out over the line on this side of the field here. There's a bit of pushing and shoving. The players getting to know one another. I'm sure they know each other well. Conor Butler there from Oranmore Maree's perspective. Mark Kennedy, the goal scorer from Clarinbridge, he's there. And there's a sideline for the Clarinbridgeman taken by Liam Lean, but it's intercepted. And Oranmore Maree come away with Patrick Burke. He's on an advantage. He gets the ball out the field to the man wearing number 12. And Oranmore Maree's Evan O'Rourke is going through the heart of the Clarinbridge defence. He's still going through. Oranmore flicks the ball over. Sean Kilduff. This is a brilliant play by Evan O'Rourke. It'll be a super score if he can put it over the bar. He can't, but it defended well by Phelan McCanny. Probably should have played it inside. There was a goal scoring opportunity because he had done exceptionally well to get up from the half back line all the way in towards the full forward line, and it was just intercepted there by Phelan McCann when there was a scoring opportunity for Oranmore Maree. And Oranmore Maree come on the attack, but Jeremy Hannafy, adjudged to have picked the shitter off the ground there. Jeremy Hannafy, I think, played senior hurling for Sligo this year.
Yeah, O'Rourke went right through the centre defence. Nothing came off of that, or did have expected to score because they had an advantage of a free early, and that is a quick free gone for an island.
Yeah, looking for Evan Island. Garage McInerney tries to make the run up there. McInerney does get there just ahead of Evan Island, and McInerney comes away with possession. McInerney, the centre half back, and he's a big powerful figure as we know. Gets the ball back to Callan. Callan coming out from the corner back position. He's fouled there surely, and that's going to be a free out, and the free out is to Oranmore Maree. It's been a lively start, sir, it must be said. There's 3 points between them. The goal is the difference, but it's been a seriously lively start.
Yeah, you see, Evan Island would have all the skill in the world, but McInerney would have all the strength in the world. It's a lively start, and these two, as you say, they know one another in South. Be going to school together, college together, and probably intermarried as well, so it'll be a tight one.
Yeah, it sure will. Rory McInerney takes the free. He goes along with that ball in towards the full forward line. The ball is going to break though into the path of Alan Armstrong. He pulls first time on the Schlitter and he gets it out towards the middle of the field where Gavin Lee tries to go down in possession, but there's 2 Oranmore Maree men there as they put him under serious pressure. One of those is Niall Burke. Niall Burke tries to go down in the possession, and Niall Burke has the ball in his hand. He's got the 2 points for Oranmore Maree. Back to Jeremy Hannafy. Hannafy gets away from his man. Hannafy makes the space to go for a score. This will be a super score by Jeremy Hannafy. It's gone high in towards the goals, but it goes wide, and the Schlitter actually gets caught in the net. There's 2 actual Schlitters caught in the net. There's a few young lads behind the goals hoping those Schlitters will fall down, but Aaron Bindon takes the quick puck out. He picks out Shane Ryan. That's the 3rd puck out that he's picked out Shane Ryan from in the start of this game. Shane Ryan soloing forward now for Clarinbridge. He's side lead by 3 points, but he's blocked there superbly, and Oranmore Maree come on the attack. It's a great start to this game. The first touch by Evan O'Rourke lets him down. It's picked up by TJ Brennan. Brennan is in possession now. Brennan flicks the ball out towards the middle of the field where it's picked up by Gavin Lee. Gavin Lee goes further down the field looking for Evan Island, but the ball goes out over the line on the far side of the field, and that's going to be a line ball to Oranmore Maree.
Hardly time to blink here, Niall, the way things are going. It's playing very, very fast paced. Both teams look very, very lively, and are taking the game to another. Like as it stands, it's 1-2 to Clarinbridge, 2 points to Oranmore. Anyone's game the way it's going, and you'd have to say Oranmore have kind of settled down into it at the moment.
And Garage McInerney comes away with possession out towards Niall Burke. He's under pressure there from TJ Brennan, who's gone out to pick up Niall Burke. TJ Brennan picks out Mark Kennedy in space. Kennedy was about to shoot, but Michael Daly got his in his way. He hits it at the 2nd attempt, but this one goes wide, and I think in fact Michael Daly just got in the eye line of Mark Kennedy, sir, as he was about to go for the score there.
Just he was going to strike. He thought there's more, and he kind of hesitated. It probably cost him a score.
Yeah, 1-2 to 2 points. Quick puck out by the goalkeeper out towards Owen Gerrity. Gerrity looks upfield. Man, of course, who's played under 21 hurling for Galway and minor hurling, is an All-Ireland minor medal in his pocket. The ball is picked up by Alan Armstrong. He comes inside his man, picks it out towards Michael Daly. He hand passes the ball further back to Christy Brennan, and eventually Clarinbridge come on the attack. Look towards Keane Salmon. Salmon has it. He's a big, powerful man. He takes on his man and he flicks the ball off to Mark Kennedy. Kennedy comes inside his man. Kennedy looks right across the field looking for a support player. It's Liam Lean. Liam Lean off to Michael Daly. Daly looks at the post. He's half blocked down, but it could be a dangerous ball in towards the full forward line. Up goes David Lee for the ball, breaks off David Lee. Out comes the goalkeeper Rory McInerney. David Lee goes down it. He tries to pick it up, the man wearing number 15. He plays the ball across the field towards Niall Armstrong wearing number 12. Niall Armstrong bearing down a goal across the field. It should be a goal for Keane Salmon. His first touch sets him down. He picks it at the 2nd attempt. He takes on Rory McInerney. It's blocked there, and out comes Kennedy again and goes for a score, but that one goes out for a 65. It was a goal scoring opportunity if Keane Salmon had caught it. at the first attempt, it could have been in the net.
Yeah, it was a good move. Like, you know, they're throwing around the ball well, Clarinbridge, when they get. They're lovely hurlers on the ball. You know, maybe not as physical as Oranmore, but like beautiful sticksmen. But Oranmore hanging in, they're lucky enough to get away with that. Like, and you know, Niall will probably stick this over the bar and make it 1-3 to 2 points. Very, very lively game. Oranmore put a few balls wide that could have been over the bar. Like, you know, they'd want to be kind of getting these kind of scores because they are a little bit of a breeze that's in it. Even in it's with Oranmore, but it's a nice, lively game, Niall, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. And I suppose the three game, obviously the first group game is huge. There's 3 teams coming out, but if you got a win on the board itself, you're nearly there. You have 1 foot out of the group, haven't you? When you get the first win,
that it kind of holds you to the third game, even losing the second. You know what I mean? And there's a different zip in training. You just imagine Ardrahan, say tonight they'll probably go back to Bradley's, but say Tuesday night they'll be back in the field and there'll be a buzz. That's what a win can do. But like. You know, a lot of teams can change and you can be luckier and luckier with injuries, and some teams will get weaker and some teams will get stronger. A lot of lads have to come back from these visas out foreign, you know, so like the teams, you know, Clarinbridge I thought were without a few, but they seem to have everyone there, or more seem to be missing 1 or 2, but like you'll find that these teams, if they hang in, will get stronger as it goes on.
Yeah, of course the Clarinbridge guys are back. Mark Kennedy and Shane Ryan were away. I suppose with the 3-team group, previous to this there was 5 teams in the group where you had possibly a chance to lose, maybe losing it. There was a bit of a leeway. Yeah, now you really need your team on the pitch from day one.
Yeah, and just looking at Shane Ryan there, like fine hurler, he's bulked up a good bit as well. Like, you know, this is a promising hurler as well. Like, see, Clarinbridge of all, there's no doubt about it, they have great underage talent coming through and have brilliant kind of stuff. And I think there's an Oranmore man going off here. There seems to be a sub going on, and whether it's for blood sub or whether it's injured, who's that? Jerry Carr.
Yeah, Jerry Carr is going on. Of course, his Uncle Tom Carr is on the line. He'd be a first cousin of the Burks of St. Thomas. This man, he'd be
well
a
bred.
county minor player from last year.
This lad would be well bred. There'd be nothing lacking in this fella.
Yeah, he's coming in, and I'm not quite sure who's gone. I think it might be the number 2, Aaron Callan. I think that might have picked up that injury. He blocked the goal-bound effort. I think it was from Michael Daly, but it's going to be a 65-metre free, and Evan Nyland takes it, and I can tell you that's gone straight between the posts, and that's Evan Nyland's 3rd score. He's got 1 from play, 1 from a free, and 1 from a 65, and that means now that the men of Clarinbridge have built a 1-3 to 2 points lead. Quick puck out by Rory Burke or Rory McInerney. It's won by Shane Ryan. He's seen a lot of ball in the early stages of the game. Gets it off to Evan Nyland in space. Evan goes for a score from the half-back line. It's a long high ball in towards the goals, and that's the 2nd wide of the day for Clarinbridge. His side though lead by 1-3 to 2 points.
Just wide there now. I know he's just a little bit off, but like it was a long way out. It'd been a great score, but just shows the risk he has. Like
last year's county finalists, I should say, Loughrea have built a commanding 115 to 8 points lead over Mike Cullen at half time. That game, of course, in Pearse Stadium, as the ball is poked long there, and it's going to be won by the Oranmore Mariemen, and they try to break away, and it's Ruben Davitt, I think, that's going forward for Oranmore Marrie. It's foul there, and that's going to be a free in, and a chance here for Oranmore Marrie to get another score. It's hard enough to see the Oranmore Marrie numbers, but it's a free to Niall Burke that's going over to take it. I think it might be just a blood sub at the moment for Aaron Callan. He's just looking at his finger there as he passes by. Is quite close to us.
Yeah,
but Jerry Carr is the man who has come in to make his championship debut.
This is Niall Burke now. Awkward enough, but this guy is a good free taker as well.
Yeah, an awkward angle, as Cyril said. It's 1-3 to 2 points. 13 minutes played here as Niall Burke gets ready to take the free for Oranmore Marrie. He's virtually on the sideline, about 45 metres out on the stand side of the field, and Niall Burke puts that one wide.
Yeah.
That's 3 wides for Oranmore Marrie.
Here's the fast puck out again now. Like, you know, they're allowing Clarinbridge to work it out short. Maybe they want that because they'll have people back, but at the same time you're inviting them on.
Yeah, and Clarinbridge to come on the attack with TJ Brennan driving that ball long up towards David Lee. Lee tries to take it out of there. He does take it out of there. Lee goes one way, goes the other, plays the ball right across the field, and it's half intercepted there, but it's picked up by Mark Kennedy, the goal scorer for Clarinbridge. He loses possession though because he's swamped by a number of Oranmore Marrie players, and eventually the men from Oranmore Marrie come away with possession. They get the ball out the field towards Patrick Burke. Patrick Burke is taking on his man. Patrick Burke is soloing forward. He flicks the ball further forward towards his brother. The brother is Rory Burke. He's trying to win possession, but it's Phelan McCann who gets there for Clarinbridge, but the ball breaks back towards Patrick Burke again, or to Rory Burke I should say, and Rory Burke is fouled, the man who captained the Galway minor team in 2022. He's fouled, and that's going to be a free in, and a chance here for Niall Burke to reduce the deficit to 3 points.
These Burks are good hurlers. Like, you know, they're strong men, they're natural hurlers. Like, it comes easy to them, like, you know, the red and the purple, they'll be good. You could see these lads wearing the Galway senior jersey in given a year or two time once they develop. You know, Ruben Davin's out there is lively, Keady is lively, you know, more of a nice team. Like, you know, all they need is a win or two just to get them that confidence.
Yeah, of course, they won the County Minor Championship last year. They won the Under-20 League already this year as well. So they have a lot of very, very good young hurlers. As Niall Burke makes no mistake, and Niall Burke probably one of the more experienced members of the team now. He puts it over the bar, 1-3 to 3 points. 14 and a half minutes played here. Aaron Bindon will take the puck out. Will he go low again, or short I should say? He decides to go long with that one towards Michael Daly. Michael Daly puts up that left hand. The ball is going to break though into the path of Mark Kennedy, the goal scorer. Kennedy goes one way, goes the other way, drops the ball, got away with it. Clever play by Mark Kennedy. He's going to go for a score, and that's a beautiful score by Mark Kennedy. He puts it over the bar, and we could just saw there he was about maybe to be caught for maybe over carrying. He heard a roar. He dropped the ball and picked it again, and quick as a flash it was over the bar.
It's great to have two good sides. Like, he has a left and right, like, you know, and he kind of sold the dummy on one side.
Yeah, 1-4 to 3 points. As that ball goes long, it's going to be intercepted though by the centre half back for Clarinbridge. That's Sean Kilduff. He's played at midfield for most of his career for Clarinbridge, but he's back in the half back line now. Plays the ball across the field to Shane Ryan. Ryan, as I said, has seen a lot of ball in the early stages. Goes across the field looking for Mark Kennedy. Mark Kennedy tries to win possession, but the Oranmore Maree defender is there, and Conor Butler wins it. He tries to get away from his man. He's lost possession though, and he's been fouled as he was coming out of defence there by Mark Kennedy, and it's going to be a free out, and the free out is to the Oranmore Maree men.
Yeah, Liam Gordon's correct there. There's no doubt about it. It's the free out. Mark just didn't get on the ball, like, you know, and Oranmore fast, like, you know, they're not hanging around.
Yeah, both teams in fairness want to get on with the game. As Rory McInerney, the goalkeeper, comes out to take it. Of course, he was part of that Oranmore Maree team that won the All-Ireland Intermediate title a number of years ago. He was the goalkeeper that day. Rory McInerney sprays the ball right across the field looking for Niall Burke, but it's half intercepted there. It breaks though into the path of Burke if he can pick it up. He's under pressure from three Clarinbridgemen. One of them is TJ Brennan. Brennan tries to come away with possession, but Oranmore Maree have done enough to try to win possession back. Niall Burke is trying to go down on the ball. He's under serious pressure there, and Oranmore Maree do win it back. It's Rory Burke or Patrick Burke, I think they're one of there, but Oranmore Maree come on the attack and they go for a score from out the field. This would be a super score if it goes over the bar. It's the Oranmore Maree man Mark Hannafy, wearing number 9, who puts the ball over the bar, and that's a score for him, the wing back. He'll be happy with that one. And it's 1-4 to 4 points. Good score by Mark Hannafy. Yeah,
that little bit of breeze behind it. The other shots they took now, they just went wide, but like we saw Limerick do the very same thing. They're taking shots from everyone and popping them over the bar.
1-4 to 4 points. Bindon goes across to the far side of the field, but Oranmore Maree's Mark Hannafy is there again. He comes away with from the wing back position. He's under pressure there, and the ball is going to be won by the Clarinbridge men over there. And eventually Clarinbridge do come away with possession. A flick by Evan Nyland tried to get away to evade his man. There's playing an advantage though. I think there was a foul further back the field on Shane Ryan, and that's going to be a free, and the free is to Oranmore Maree, or to Clarinbridge over on the far side of the field. And Evan Nyland is thinking, will he come back to his own half back line to hit it against the wind? He's a long way out. We know he's a serious free taker, but still, this will be a super point if he can go over the bar.
Yeah, but he's confident, like, you know, he feels he can. Now it's a long, long way and there's a bit of a breeze, and the linesman is bringing him back further. So, like, you know, I see, he's a good 75, 80 yards back anyway. Like, you know, it's a long way now. He's poached little yards ago, but even in around the square it'll be dangerous, like, even dropping short. But he's going to go for it, knowing him. Yeah,
1-4 to 4 points. We have 17 minutes played here as Evan Nyland comes back almost to his own 45-metre line to take this free. It's against the wind here in Kenny Park and Athenry. He's quite close to the cameraman over on the far side of the field, but Evan Nyland takes the free. This one looks as if it's going to just drop short. It's a dangerous ball in towards the goals, and it just goes tails wide there, and that's the third wide for Clarinbridge. Oranmore Maree have
bit
also
far
struck
from
he
had to push it, like, you know, you usually be very accurate. Here's a fast puck out to Oranmore. They're going to attack.
Puck out, and Patrick Burke comes away from his man. Patrick looks upfield, and Patrick plays that ball long inside towards the Rory Burke in the full forward line. This is Rory's debut, of course, in the senior championship, and Phelan McCann shadows him out of the pitch, as they'd say. But I suppose for any young lads, the likes of Jerry Carr coming in for Oranmore Maree, say Rory Burke, the first round of the championship, your first day out, it's a learning curve, isn't it? It's a tough game.
Like, and it's a tough game to come on, but like they're good hurlers.
Seriously good hurlers, them. That ball goes long there, and Oranmore Maree tried to pull on the ball. It breaks through though into the path of Gavin Lee. Gavin Lee going forward now for Clarinbridge. Gavin Lee goes for a score. Gavin Lee high in towards the goals, and Gavin Lee makes the space to go for the score. He puts it over the bar. The man wearing number 9. That's his first score of the day. The Galway under-20, of course, also part of the Galway senior panel, has already played senior championship for Galway. As Rory McInerney is in possession. Rory McInerney looks right across the field, and eventually that ball is won by the Oranmore Maree men over there, and they come on the attack, and that ball goes long in towards the full forward line. Rory Burke is out in front of his man. This time Rory tries to get away from Phelan McCann. He doesn't get the free. Phelan McCann stands him up, and Phelan McCann has done well to get the ball out towards Shane Ryan. Shane Ryan is in possession. Shane Ryan, is he half foul there as he tried to come away from defence, but there's 3 Oranmore Maree men around him. And eventually, it's the Bridgemen who come away with possession, and Christy Brennan gets it across to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper is Aaron Bindon, and Bindon goes long up towards Mark Kennedy and Rory Burke. There's 3 Oranmore Mariemen there. One of them is Garage McInerney. McInerney looks across the field, and has that ball just gone over the head of Ruben David, over on the far side of the field. The idea was good from McInerney. It just overcooked the pass.
Good call in there with the half-back line. They head off to McInerney, who mopped it up. Now his pass was just out to Ruben David, was just too strong, but the idea was right. Ruben was out there complete in his own. If it a bit shorter to be dead on from David Pot, but it's gone out over the sideline.
1-5 to 4 points. A line ball over on the far side of the field. Double scores lead for Clarinbridge. That goal came after Niall Burke got the opening score of the game, but straight from the puck out, Keane salmon off to Mark Kennedy, and Mark Kennedy puts it in the net, and that puts Clarinbridge 4 to the good. The quick line ball is taken across the field, looking for Mark Kennedy. Comes off Kennedy and breaks into the path of Marcus Quinn, but good defensive play there by Michael Daly, and eventually the ball is won by the 17 for Oranmore Maree. That's Jack Grealish, and Jack Grealish goes for a score. Won't be the only Jack Grealish playing in the senior championship this year, of course. There'll be one playing for Gort here tomorrow when they take on the county champion St Thomas, but this Jack Grealish from Oranmore Maree puts that ball wide. The Grealish name well known around Oranmore, as that ball is out towards the middle of the field. It's won by number 8, Liam Lean. Lean looks across the field, and the ball is intercepted there by Jack Grealish, again wearing number 17. He's got a man in space. The man that's in space is wearing number 25. He's the sub that has come on. That's Jerry Carr. Jerry Carr gets the ball further forward to Marcus Quinn. Marcus Quinn off his left hand side gets that ball into Ruben David. David at corner forward now, tries to take on his man. He goes in past Niall Armstrong, or Alan Armstrong. He's fouled there surely. He's on an advantage. He goes for a score. It's going to go wide, I'd say, but he's going to be called back. And good play by Ruben David. I suppose the advantage of any forward taking on his defender. He was fouled. It's going to be a free in and a scoring opportunity once more for Niall Burke.
Yeah, Butler's on the ball a lot. Like he's picked cornerback, but he's kind of out wing back. Lovely ball by Pádraig Burke up to the corner, and Ruben Davies uses his pace. To be fair, like both referees so far, John Kane and Liam Gordon, they're on the ball. There's no messing. They're strict with the rules, and like it's been played accordingly. You just won't get away with anything over the head.
Yeah, 2 of the top referees in the game as Niall Burke takes the free. He puts it between the posts, and that's point number 4 now for Niall Burke. 2 from play and 2 from frees, and it's 1 goal and 5 points to 5 points. Aaron Bindon takes that quick puck out again over to the far side of the field, and Shane Ryan is the man he's picked out again. The 4th time he's picked out Shane Ryan, I think, in this first half, but Shane Ryan was under pressure that time, and eventually Oranmore Maree win possession back, and they come on the attack over on the far side of the field, but that attack is repelled by the Clarinbridge defence over there, and eventually Clarinbridge break out from the defence, and it's Gavin Lee, I think, that's soloing forward there. Gavin Lee loses possession, and Oranmore Maree pick it up. Jack Grealish tries to come away from defence. He's fouled. That's going to be a free out, and it's going to be free out to Oranmore Maree, and Niall Burke is coming all the way from the full forward position where he's been followed by TJ Brennan, just in case Garage McInerney decides to take the quick one. TJ is going to follow Niall Burke all the way out to the half forward line in the other side of the field.
Yeah, but there'll be no quick one here because Niall will go for his own score. Like, I'd have to say now that Oranmore have upped the work rate anyway, and they're closing down Clarinbridge a lot more than they were in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, here's Niall Burke with the free for Oranmore Maree. He's got 4 out of their 5 points so far. The other came from Mark Hannafy. A good long score, it must be said, from Hannafy, as Niall Burke takes this free for the men of Oranmore Maree. 1 goal and 5 points to Clarinbridge, 5 points to Oranmore Maree. The goal from Mark Kennedy. The essential difference between the teams so far in this game, as Niall Burke, just inside his own 65-metre line, takes this free. He might be outside it by the time he strikes the shitter. He will. He's going to go for the score, though. It could be point number 5 for Niall Burke, and Niall Burke makes no mistake. He puts it over the bar. Deadly accurate from Niall Burke. That's the 5 points for him, and it's all of a sudden it's a 2-point ball game. 1 goal and 5 points now to 6 points, as the puck out is going to be taken by Aaron Bindon. Bindon looks long with this one. He decides to go over towards this side of the field where Niall Armstrong puts up the hand. The ball is batted away from Armstrong, though, by Grealish, and Anthony Keady comes from the full forward position where he started out to the half forward line to try and win possession. Clarinbridge is on an advantage here, and that's going to be a free, and the free is to Clarinbridge, and Evan Nyland, no doubt, will come out to take this, and Liam Gordon is just telling Evan where to position the Schlitter prior to this free being taken. We have 2 seriously accomplished free takers, both wearing number 11, both at centre half forward, and both deadly accurate so far for their sides, they being Niall Burke and Evan Nyland.
You can't afford to give away frees, like the old saying, having a top goalie, don't give away soft frees, and have one that will score from midfield in, you'll be in the game.
Evan is looking for point number 4. He's got 1 from play, 1 from a free, and 1 from a 65. Has he got a second from a free? He sure has. He puts it between the posts. 4 points now for Evan Island, and that means it's 1-6 to 6 points in favour of Clarinbridge. 23 minutes played here. Rory McInerney surveys his options. He decides to go to this side of the field, looking for Conor Butler. Conor Butler comes away from the cornerback position for Oranmore Maree. They're a very youthful team, as we said, Oranmore Maree. Conor Butler hand passes, or should we say maybe throws the Schlitter further forward there. He gets it off to Anthony Keady. Keady takes on 3 Clarinbridge men there. He's adjudged to have been fouled, and that's going to be a free out to Oranmore Maree. But Conor Butler's hand pass, Cyril, was of the dodgy variety, would you say?
It was dodgy, and it was also kind of a hassle, like he was putting Keady under terrible pressure. To be fair to young Keady, like caught the ball and took them on and got his free, like, you know, and kind of three lads tackle him. He was under terrible pressure. Niall Burke will come again. This will test him, but he's well capable of getting it. He's on song at the moment, so he'll feel confident.
Yeah, Niall Burke right beside another Niall Moran, the coach of the Clarinbridge team. The linesman Jerry Hurley is quite close to them as well, where she's just inside the 65-metre line. He's virtually on the sideline here on the terrace side of Kenny Park in Athenry. What a place Kenny Park is for a club championship game. 1-6 for Clarinbridge, 6 points for Oranmore Maree, 6 minutes to go as Niall Burke takes this free for Oranmore Maree. He has already got 5 points. Will he make it point number 6? He's going to go for it anyway. It goes in high in towards the goals. He has got the distance. He's got the accuracy. A superb score by Niall Burke. And when your free taker's on form, you're always in with a chance.
Yeah, it's a good score, like, because he was out a long way. Had to hit it hard. Here's a quick puck out again.
Quick puck out again. It's a ply there so far. Gavin Lee picks it up on the far side of the field, and most of them have been going over towards that stand side of the field. Those quick puck outs. The ball breaks into Keane Salmon. A quick hand pass inside to Kennedy. Kennedy makes the break inside. This is a goal scoring opportunity. Kennedy into the back of the net. A brilliant goal by Mark Kennedy. That's 2 goals and a point that he has scored. But it was the quick answer of Keane Salmon. Yeah. He just flicked the ball straight away into Kennedy. Kennedy knew the pass was coming. He had made the run inside. Instinctive, brilliant play by Keane Salmon firstly, and then Mark Kennedy. Goal for Clarinbridge. 6 to 7 points.
Great score, great play by Salmon. You'd have to say that. Keane Salmon, just a lovely flick on. Knew what he was doing, like give it on to Kennedy. You know, so like you'd have to say Kennedy has got 2 touches. Well, he's got 2 or 3, got a lovely point as well. But Salmon has only got on 2 or 3 balls. But I think he's got on. He's made great use of it.
Yeah, he's made 2 goals, and that's out towards the half-forward line, towards Niall Burke trying to pick it up for Oranmore Maree. He gets a push in the back there. Referee says play on, and it's Keane Salmon who has it. Salmon soloing forward, gets the ball off to Gavin Lee. Gavin Lee plays the ball further into Michael Daly. Michael Daly going for a score from the middle of the field. Michael Daly high, and Michael Daly over the bar, and the Bridge are on fire at the moment, I can tell you. And Michael Daly's the man who puts it over the bar. 2-7 now to 7 points. There's a 6-point lead built here, and Clarinbridge will be happy enough the way they're going.
Yeah, it just shows you with hurling Niall. All of a sudden it turns again, and the Bridge are kind of got on top. Well, they've taken their chances, and now they're thundering into the game.
Phelan McCann tries to come away with possession. He loses though, and Rory Burke tries to pick it up for Oranmore Maree. Rory Burke flicks it further forward towards Anthony Keady. Rory Burke gets it back again. Rory Burke looking for his first score in senior championship hurling. Rory Burke high, and Rory Burke over the bar. Good score by Rory Burke. He's a talented player, this lad, only 18 years of age. Puts it over the bar, and he's a serious talent in Galway hurling, this young man.
Yeah, he's a strong man. All the Bucks are like, and it's a right good game now. Here's another puck out coming high.
2-7 to 8 points, and that ball is going to be won possibly by Garage McInerney. He tries to win it for Oranmore Maree, but Niall Armstrong is in there for Clarinbridge. He tries to win possession too, but Liam Gordon says the ball isn't coming out, and it's going to be a throw ball, and just a bit of pushing and shoving. The players getting to know one another. I suppose, Cyril, so far the difference between the teams has been the clinical play inside of Mark Kennedy, a very serious forward. He's had 2 chances of goals. He's taken the 2 of them. There's 5 points between them.
Well, the passes laid on by Salmon, like Clarinbridge are very, very slick at that. Like, I have to say they've taken their chances. But Oranmore are still in the game, trying very, very hard, but have been hit with 2 sucker punches, really.
27 minutes played. Oranmore Maree win possession there. That's going to be a free out, and the free out is to the Oranmore Maree men, and Patrick Burke is interested in taking this quickly. He's been told to stop because Niall Burke has come in beside him, and Niall Burke is going to hit it. He's a long, long way back, but he's aided by whatever wind advantage there is. It's blowing in towards the scoreboard end of Kenny Park here. 7 to 8 points.
Niall Burke is good, and Niall Burke is good, and so the other Bucks. They're all good at these frees, like, but Niall is the one that's in form today. He's the free taker today, anyway.
Yeah, and of course he's a vastly experienced player and has been a superb player for Oranmore Maree down through the years. Himself and Garage McInerney were captains of that great Oranmore Maree team that won the county championship and All-Ireland intermediate title as well. That's a superb score by Niall Burke. He came way down the field to take that one. Past his own 65-metre line. He's got 7 points. 5 frees and 2 from play. 2-7 to 9 points again.
Trouble here.
Maree will overturn the puck out. Ruben David picks it up. Ruben David is going to go for a score. That'll be a superb effort if it can go over the bar, but it's going to go into the hands of the goalkeeper, Aaron Bindon. And Bindon drops it and picks it at the second attempt, but there's no Oranmore Maree player anywhere near him. He's able to solo the ball. He's able to look out the field towards Shane Ryan again. Shane Ryan flicks the ball off to the runner. The runner is Sean Kilduff. Kilduff comes inside his man, gets the ball off to Gavin Lee. Gavin Lee is comfortable on the ball, plays the ball back to Sean Kilduff. Kilduff goes one way, then goes the other. Hand passes the ball out to Gavin Lee again. The Clarinbridge men are very comfortable on the ball.
This is where they're dangerous.
Salmon goes up for, and Salmon has it again. He's got the runner in Kennedy again. Is this a third goal for Mark Kennedy? It is a third goal for Mark Kennedy, and it's been set up by Keane Salmon as the man who set up the 3 goals. And while Kennedy has been the finisher, Salmon has been the man who has set them up. He's caught 3 high balls, laid them off to Mark Kennedy. in the back of the net.
Yeah, beautiful ball, the crossfield ball. They've got caught now on them 2 or 3 crossfield balls, like, and came from the same side. To be fair to Salmon, he's good in the air, laid it off perfect again, and like Mark Kennedy's got 3 chances of goals, and he's taken the 3 of them. Sign of a great forward.
Yeah, serious forward. I suppose, Cyril, as well, the fact that the minute Keane Salmon caught them, Mark Kennedy knew instinctively to run. He made the run straight away.
Oranmore need a goal really to come back into this game, because they are playing well. There's nothing wrong with what they're doing. They're playing well enough. Here's Garage McInerney.
Garage McInerney looking for a point, and Garage McInerney puts it over the bar. That's a good score by Garage McInerney. 3-7 to 10 points. That's 16 points to 10. There's 6 points between them, and then there's 10 scores each, but I suppose the 3 goals are the difference between them. Mark Kennedy with the 3 goals for Clarinbridge. Aaron Bindon will take the free puck out for his side, and he goes along with that ball looking for Niall Armstrong. He comes for a run, but it's won by Jack Grealish there, and he tries to go down in possession. There were more Maree people not happy with that. They thought there may have been a free. The ball breaks inside to Evan Nyland. Nyland, his hurl was taken off him there, and that's going to be a free, and Jack Grealish just went in without the hurl and took the hurl of Mark Kennedy of Evan Nyland, and it's going to be a free in, and another scoring opportunity here for Evan Nyland.
Yeah, Nyland is cute there now, like he kind of bought a free, and someone has said something back to Liam Gordon, and now it's gone in further, and he won't miss this one. It would be hard. Well, he wasn't probably going to miss any, but like it makes it a lot easier for this guy.
Yeah, 3-7 to 10 points. We have 1 minute of normal time to go at the end of the first half. The linesman Jerry Hurley goes in just to see a better vantage point. You want to be careful. He might get a shoulder on the way back out as Evan Nyland makes the free for Clarinbridge. He makes no mistake. He puts it over the bar. That's 5 frees for Clarinbridge now. That are 3 frees, a 65 and 1 from play for Evan Nyland. That means that he has scored 5 points, 3-8 to 10 points. That ball is pucked out over towards the far side of the field. His ball is going to break in the middle of the field. It's going to break towards Gavin Lee. He scoops the ball forward towards his midfield pairing partner. That's Liam Lean. Quickly, Liam Lean delivers it off to Michael Daly. Daly looks for Evan Nyland. Nyland is blocked there, but eventually he tries to pick the ball up ahead of Garage McInerney. The ball is won by McInerney though. McInerney fumbles the ball though, goes back towards the full back line, and eventually Oranmore Maree repelled the situation there with Conor Butler. Out towards Jack Grealish wearing number 17. Grealish comes inside his man. His man is Niall Armstrong, and Grealish goes along with that ball in towards the full forward line. Out in front is the corner forward, and that's Marcus Quinn. Quinn has it now for Oranmore Maree. He tries to take on his man. He's fouled there. Going to be a free in. We're into the additional time. We haven't told what the additional time will be, but we are into the additional time. 2 minutes, I think that is the signal, and that means that we have about a minute and a half left before the shrill blow of the Rachor, and the Rachor being Liam Gordon from the Climber Club.
But even though, Niall, that Clarinbridge are up positive 3-8, 17 to 10 points, like Oranmore playing well, and this will make it 11 points. It's the goals are the difference, but they've taken you'd have to say the 3 chances they've got. They stuck to 3 of them, which is very unusual. They scored three chances, 3 goals. Yeah,
and the same 2 men involved in both, Keane Salmon and Mark Kennedy. Niall Burke has driven the ball high. He's driven it between the posts. He has got 8 points for Oranmore Maree in this first half. The last 6 of those have come from frees. It's 3-8 now to 11 points, 17 points to 11 as Aaron Bindon gets ready to take the puck out for Clarinbridge. Clarinbridge side, of course, who got to the semi-final last year, were county finalists the year before that. They come away from defence. They're an experienced enough unit, even though they're fairly young, a lot of them. As Sean Kilduff wins possession, gets the ball forward towards Evan Nyland. Nyland comes inside his man. He's out in the half forward line now. Gets the ball across the field towards Shane Ryan, and Ryan looks further up the field and gets that ball up towards Kennedy here, but Kennedy loses possession. Jack Grealish picks it up for Oranmore Maree off his right-hand side. He launches an attack for their side. He tries to get the ball forward, but Clarinbridge have Christy Brennan there. Christy Brennan wearing number 4, back in action for Clarinbridge this year. Missed last year due to injury. Gets the ball out the field towards Alan Armstrong. Armstrong tries to get away from Anthony Keeley. Keeley stands him up though. Armstrong does well. Armstrong comes inside his man. Hand passes it off to Christy Brennan. Brennan looks upfield. The 2 minutes additional time are almost been played. Lovely touch by Evan Nyland. Hand passes the ball off to Gavin Lee in space. This will be a master point if it can go over the bar. Gavin Lee high in towards the goals, but this one has just gone to the wrong side of the post, and it's gone wide, and 4 wides apiece as we come up towards the interval. Liam Gordon has the whistle in the mouth. I think that's the half-time whistle here, and it is half-time. Clarinbridge 3-8, Oranmore Maree 11 points. Cyril, your synopsis that first half, obviously both teams have done a lot of hurling, but as you said, 3 goal chances for Clarinbridge. 3 of them have been taken by Mark Kennedy, and the difference between the sides.
Yeah, that's the difference really. Like, Oranmore started off with a lovely score from a point, and next thing, like Mark Kennedy, the ball in the net, again played by Salmon. The crossfield ball coming in, like I have to say, like, the half back line of Shane Ryan, Ian Kilduff and Armstrong, and the Lee and Lee in midfield, they're playing a lovely kind of ball inside. Now Evan Nyland is moving around everywhere, but definitely inside. Mark Kennedy and Keane Salmon especially hasn't got won that many balls, but the ones he's won, he's won 3 balls clean, gave beautiful hand passes. Kennedy read what he was going to do, ran inside, knew what was coming, and like give McInerney the goals no chance. But even though they're well behind, was it 17 to 11, 6 points, Oranmore are still in the game. But the only thing is, like, Oranmore had the breeze in the first half, and at the moment, like Clarinbridge are scoring that little bit easier. Like they're very, very experienced. Oranmore are doing a lot of the hard work, but like even the last move, even though it went wide, was a beautiful move by Clarinbridge. They have some lovely kind of wristy hurdles. There's no doubt about it. Like they have quality in what they do, like, and they seem to have a lot of it. It's still okay. It's Clarinbridge more or less to lose, but you'd have to say, even though there's 3 goals going in, Oranmore, 1 goal and bring them back into it, and they do look dangerous. They have pace, like, and they have a good bit of power, like, you know. So it'll be interesting second half.
Yeah, it's half time, 3-8 to 11 points. Before we hand back, just the scores: Mark Kennedy 3-1 for Clarinbridge in the first half. Evan Island got 5 points. Michael Daly and Gavin Lee were also on target. Niall Burke hit 8 points for Oranmore Maree in that first half, while Garage McInerney, Mark Hanafy and Rory Burke were also on target. And that means that at half time, the men from Clarinbridge lead over Oranmore Maree. 3-8 for Clarinbridge, Oranmore Maree 11 points.
Hi, Paul Bellew, Galway GA chairperson here to tell you about our new fundraiser, Win a Home Galway. For just €100, you could win a brand new sea view apartment in Salt Hill, Galway. Buy a ticket for this life-changing prize and you could be living minutes away from the famous Salt Hill prom, while also having Galway City and Connemara on your doorstep. Just think, you could be living mortgage-free here in one of the most famous cities in the world, overlooking Galway Bay. To enter, simply log on to winahomegalway.com and buy your ticket. Thanks for the support and the very best of luck.
And you're very welcome back here to Kenny Park in Athenry for the Senior Hurling Championship game between Oranmore, Maree and Clarinbridge. The Oranmore Maree men are out in the field, but it's the Clarinbridge men who lead at half-time. 6 points between them at half-time. It's Oranmore Maree with 11 points on the board, but Clarinbridge have 3 goals and 8 points. And the goals, as we said, are the massive difference between the teams, and they have come from Mark Kennedy. He's the man who got the 3 goals for Clarinbridge in that first half, but they were all set up by the man at full forward. That is Keane Salmon, and Keane Salmon instrumental to those 3 goals for Clarinbridge in this game. 3-8, as I said, to 11 points. The Bridge team aren't out on the field as of yet, but I'm sure they will be in a couple of moments. But there's a lot of high quality performers on both teams here.
Yeah, it's a very good game of hurling. You have to say that both teams are very well set up and playing well now. You can just look out now and see Rory McInerney down there in the goal tower left. Like, there is a terrible sun kind of blazing down on top of him, like a kind of a blinding sun going in on top of the Oranmore backs. But as you said, like, Keane Salmon has won 3 or 4 vital balls, and the way he's led off the ball to young Mark Kennedy seems to be is telepathic between the two of them. He's got 3 chances, 3 goals, which is the big difference, because like when you look at the scores, like Oranmore scored 11 times, 11 points, and the Bridge have scored 3-8. Now the goals are the difference. But if Oranmore could start well and even get a goal, they come right back into it. But they don't seem to be kind of threatening the goal, to be fair. Like so far, the backs like McGann and Brennan, full backline, Christy Bannon, Kilduff is quite steady. Shane Ryan, Alan Armstrong was having a very good game. Gavin Lean started to come into the game, missed a few points, but started to come into it. Evan Island kind of goes deep from centre forward, capable of popping them over from outside. And Niall Armstrong, Mike Daly got a great score, but they do a lot of work. But inside, Salmon, and even though David Lee hasn't scored, he's still dangerous. But Salmon is doing like the danger man, even without scoring. He's laying it off. Like, you'd have to say the perfect passes, like, you know. And in the first game we saw Johnny Glynn laying it off as well. Again, different type of hurler, kind of a more robust kind of a hurler than Salmon, but good to lay it off as well, like, you know. And like they are instrumental in the big focal points on both their teams.
Yeah, they sure are, and they're ready to go with the start of the second half. I don't think there's any changes on either side maybe at the start of this second half. We'll see in a second, but the second half is underway here between Clarinbridge and Oranmore Maree, with Clarinbridge leading by 3-8 to 11 points, but it's the Oranmore Maree men who come on the attack. As a scoring opportunity here for Ruben Davitt straight away, but that one goes wide, and they'll be disappointed with that. That's the first wide of the game. But I suppose, Cyril, you mentioned the big men. Obviously, Keane Salmon at full forward here. You had Johnny Glynn in the first game. A lot of guys play games, the ball through the lines. Clarinbridge do it here effectively, but you have to mix it as well, and they have mixed it with that long ball into Salmon.
You have to mix it, but it's great to have a kind of a target man up front. Ruben Davins now is after missing a score in each half, and he's a good player. This is Burke is here strong.
Rory Burke is just out on the half-hour line now for Oranmore Maree. Jeremy Hannafy tries to pick it up for Oranmore Maree. Breaks down into the path of Evan Island. There's a Clarinbridge man down injured. I think it's Shane Ryan. The ball is scooped away there by Michael Daly up towards Niall Armstrong. A beautiful pick by Niall Armstrong. He takes on his man. He tries to get away from Garage McInerney, but the pure brute force of McInerney wins back the possession for Oranmore Maree, and he tries to flick it further forward, but there's 2 players are on the ground, and the ball is quite close to the sideline, and the referee Liam Gordon decides, I'm going to throw the ball in. And there's also a Clarinbridge man down injured. That man that's down injured is Shane Ryan, right out here in front of us. The Clarinbridge medic, along with the team manager David Ford, are beside him.
Yeah, like you'd have to say, Liam Gordon did the right thing there. Like, it was a big wasn't going over, and he blew it up. And now you have to look at Shane Ryan and say he's just kind of winded more than anything else.
Yeah, he had a good first half, Shane Ryan, it must be said.
Yeah, he's got a strong, good unit, good player. Like this lad is like, he has a future, bright future in front of him. Like, when he gets back to himself again, not long home from the States, I think, but like, he's a good bit of stuff.
Yeah, he sure was a stateside for the summer, and that ball is thrown in, and Liam Gordon throws it in, and it's Oranmore Maree who tried to come away with it. Connor Butler pulls that ball first time, gets it out the field. Ruben Davitt tries to win. It's a wild pull there by Michael Daly, and that could be a yellow card as well for Michael Daly, possibly just a small bit late. Ruben Davitt that bit quicker to the ball to him, and it looks as if Michael Daly is going to be the first man to pick up a yellow card, as the referee tells Patrick Burke just to take his time with it. Again.
Michael Daly.
Yeah, it's a free there. Michael Daly, the man who fouled Ruben Davitt, didn't actually get the yellow card. I think he's just spoken to by Liam Gordon, but it's going to be a free, and Niall Burke is coming all the way from the full forward line to take it for Oranmore Maree. He has got 8 points in this game so far. Yeah,
and he's occupied by his shadow. TJ Brennan comes out the whole way just in case to try a quick one, but I don't think Burke will. He'll feel confident, even though he's a long way up, but he's in good form, like he's going to go for it himself.
TJ, of course, part of the Galway squad, and you can see there he's a physically strong built man. He's got physically very strong over the past couple of years.
Yeah, the fine Fitzgibbon this year with Joel, kind of a good defender, full back, centre back, one for the future, really good lad.
Yeah, here comes Niall Burke with the free, and Niall Burke lifts, bends and strikes the shit. They're in towards the town end, if you want to call it, of Kenny Park and at the night. This one goes wide up. That's 6 wides now for Oranmore Maree. They've had the opening 2 wides of the second half as Aaron Bindon takes the quick puck out. He goes towards TJ Brennan. Brennan makes the space for himself in the wing forward position off the left hand side. He decides to deliver, and he delivers it in towards David Lee. David Lee puts up the hand and brilliantly taken by David Lee. David Lee flicks the ball off towards Keane Salmon. Salmon in a race for possession here. Salmon tries to flick the ball into his hand. He can't do so because he's under pressure from 2 Oranmore Maree players there. Michael Daly goes in to help, but the ball is towards the inline, and eventually Oranmore Maree have repelled that situation. It's going to be a free out. I think it's Jack Grealish that was fouled. It's going to be a free out.
Yeah, like David, he was probably in a better position himself rather than giving the ball to Salmon there. He could have shot, but took it out of the air well.
David Lee has been very good under the high ball as well, no more than Keane Salmon.
They let off there for Oranmore now.
Yeah, free out. Rory McInerney will take it. I think they've gained a couple of yards as well as he gets ready to take this free for his side. There hasn't been a score in this first half or the second half as of yet. Still the same score as it was at half time. 3-8 for Clarinbridge. Oranmore Maree 11 points. Rory McInerney takes the free. He goes long looking for Niall Burke. The ball makes its way towards Niall Burke. He has it in his hand. Niall Burke off the left hand side is blocked down though by TJ Brennan, and eventually the ball is picked up by Evan Nyland. Nyland has got a runner in Liam Lean. Liam Lean looks upfield and Liam Lean decides to play the ball in towards David Lee. Lee has sprayed himself across the field and ran across the field to try and pick up the ball, but he's under pressure there, and eventually it's repelled there by the Oranmore Maree men, and eventually they try to come away with possession, and they do come away with possession, and Garage McInerney has the ball in his hand, gets it out towards Patrick Burke. Burke is in possession now for Oranmore Maree. He looks upfield off his left hand side, tries to scoop the ball out towards Anthony Keady, but it's intercepted there by Liam Lean. He's fouled there by Anthony Keady. It's going to be a scoring opportunity, and it's a chance here for Clarinbridge to extend their lead out to 7 with Evan Island coming out to take this one.
Yeah, the ball wasn't just right. He didn't hit it strong enough, kind of a hospital ball, and they hadn't much chance of getting that, and this should be an easy score for Evan Island.
Yeah, Evan Island stands over the free on the 45 metre line. 3-8 to 11 points. We have 5 minutes gone in the second half. Oranmore Maree warming up a number of subs out there as well. Be interested to see will they make changes as this second half progresses. But Evan Island, he hit 5 points in the first half. He's normally deadly accurate. He's on the 45 metre line. Is this point number 6 for Evan Island? It is point number 6 for Evan Island. It's the first score of the second half as well, and that means that he's got 6 points, 4 from frees, 65 and 1 from play.
Stretches their lead now as well up to 7 points.
3-9 to 11 points. Rory Hannafy goes over to the far side of the field, brilliantly taken out of the air by Ruben David. I think he's gone out over the line though on the far side of the field, and that's going to be a line ball, and the line ball is to Clarinbridge. 7 points is a big lead. They're playing with the wind advantage as well. It'll do all their might from Oranmore Maree to come back into this game, Cyril, because Clarinbridge just seem to have the edge at the moment.
At the moment, Clarinbridge are dictating the pattern to play, Oranmore, they need a score to just to come back, or even to hang in and just to kind of get a score to come back into it. They got a chance to and put them wide, and that kind of let the pressure off Clarinbridge again. And Clarinbridge and Niall, when they are getting the score, they're getting it that bit easier to score.
Yeah, they sure are, and they have a sideline with Sean Kilduff over on the far side of the field. David Lee's out in front of his man. He's got a runner if he can pick the ball. The runner tries Liam Lean. He just didn't catch it the first time, but Liam Lean is in possession now. Liam Lean has got Mark Kennedy in space, but he decides to spray it across the field to Niall Armstrong, and Niall Armstrong should put it between the posts. Niall Armstrong high, Niall Armstrong over the bar. What a beautiful ball by Liam Lean, and Niall Armstrong puts it over the bar. Good score, 3 goals and 10 points now to 11 points.
Lovely ball. Niall's playing it back out across the pitch, and caught Oranmore completely kind of ball watching. They all were dragged to one side, and Armstrong was completely his own, did the right thing, tapped it over. 8
points now between them. It's a good healthy lead for Clarinbridge as the goalkeeper tries to pick out Niall Burke. The ball breaks though into the path of Ruben David. David off his left hand side tries to bray the ball across the field towards Marcus Quinn. Quinn is in front of his man. He has possession. He goes one way, decides to strike it off the left, comes inside his man again, hand passes the ball back to a runner, and the runner in space is going to go for a score. That'll be a good score by Jeremy Hannafy, and it's a very good score by Jeremy Hannafy. He puts it over the bar. The man wearing number 28. A good score, well worked score by the Oranmore Maree men, and it's one they needed, Cyril.
Yeah, they needed that. It's hard to see this ball here. The sun is shining.
3-10 to 12 points. Oranmore Maree come on the attack again. Hannafy's got a man inside him, and that man is picked out, and that man is going burying down on goal. He's wearing number 12. That's Evan O'Rourke. Inside, this is a goal scoring opportunity. He's into the back of the net. The man who puts it in the net is Marcus Quinn. The pass from Evan O'Rourke, and it's in the net. 3-10 is 19 points. 1-12 for Oranmore Maree. It's game on, Cyril.
Yeah, they needed that goal now. They're right back in the. Now we have a game. 19 to 15.
Yeah, Evan O'Rourke is the man who gave the ball inside to Marcus Quinn, and it's in the back of the net. 3-10 to 1-12, and the puck out is going to come from Aaron Bindon. Will he go short?
Oh, it won't be short this time now.
Decides to go along with that one, and Oranmore Maree have got the goal. They've got a goal and a point, and all of a sudden they're back to 4 points. That ball goes long. Will Clarinbridge break onto this? They will, but Keane Salmon, he loses possession though, and eventually it's picked up by Niall Armstrong. He got the last score. Niall Armstrong got a super score a couple of months ago, but Garage McInerney has it now for Oranmore Maree. He gets the ball across the field towards Patrick Burke. Burke looks upfield. Is he going to pick out an Oranmore Maree man? He'll try anyway. He picks up to the goal scorer. The goal scorer is Marcus Quinn. He comes inside his man. This is a scoring opportunity for Quinn. Quinn high in towards the goals. The Oranmore Maree crowd will tell you that one goes between the posts, and Marcus Quinn puts it over the bar, and all of a sudden an 8-point lead is down to 4 at 3:10 to down to 3, I should say, at 3:10 to 1:13.
Yeah, Marcus Quinn has kind of come alive, and all the Oranmore team have, and so has Burke. He's kind of gone back into the half-back line. Right good hurler, striking good ball.
Quick puck out by Aaron Bindon, picks out Shane Ryan again. Shane Ryan tries to take on his man. He does take on Ruben David as he fouled their referee says play on, and he clears the ball long in towards the full forward line, looking for David Lee. Lee will put up that right hand. Will he come down with it? He won't. It'll come into the path of Mark Kennedy. Brilliant play by Mark Kennedy to come out of that ball, and that's a super score by Mark Kennedy. When the score was needed, the ball was hit long into the full forward line. It broke off David Lee into the path of Mark Kennedy. Good score.
He might be small, Niall, but he's a beautiful hurler and all the balance in the world.
He has 3 goals and 2 points got as we see that Joshua Ryan is about to come in to see action for Clarinbridge. His brother Shane playing as well. As here come Oranmore Maree with Anthony Keady inside and towards Ruben David, I think it is, bearing down a goal. Off to Anthony Keady. Keady bearing down a goal. He's inside his man. He's pulled unceremoniously down. It's a penalty. Yeah. And failing the can was the man who pulled him down. A penalty to Oranmore Maree. They ran at the Clarinbridge defence. Anthony Keady started off the move, and all of a sudden he was fouled. It's going to be a free in. It's going to be a penalty. And it's going to be Niall Burke.
Probably Niall Burke.
This would bring it back to a 1-point ball game.
We'll have some game then. Niall standing over it. Bindon has got in goals.
This is going to be a free to the men of Oranmore Maree from the penalty spot. It was 3 goals and 10 points to 11 points on 36 minutes. 3 minutes later, sir, it's 3:11 to 1:13, and a chance here possibly to get another goal here for Oranmore Maree to bring it back to a 1-point ball game. We see Dylan Dunn might be coming on for Clarinbridge as well. 2 other young players that are coming in.
But Niall, you see, the pressure is all on the free taker here, because like the free taker is expected to score. The goalie isn't really expected to block it, like, you know, to be he can be the hero, whereas if Niall Burke misses, like, you know, there's pressure on the goal on the.
I think there's a red card there for the number 24 for Oranmore Maree. I'm not quite sure what happened there. He wasn't actually on the field of play. Number 24 was Sean Bannon. He was shown a red card by the referee Liam Gordon. I didn't see exactly what happened there, but I can tell you that Sean Bannon, wearing number 24, he wasn't on the field of play as a player, but he has been sent off by referee Liam Gordon. There's a yellow card as well for the Clarinbridge man picking the number 4, Christy Brennan, that got the yellow card, but it was Phelan McCann that actually pulled down the Oranmore Maree player, Anthony Keady, as Niall Burke stands over the penalty. This would bring it back to a 1-point ball game. The scoreboard reads 3:11 to 1:13. 10 minutes into the second half here in Kenny Park in Athenry.
Does he place it, Niall, or does he just bomb it?
I'd say he'll make go low with this one, but he's a serious striking a ball if he connects with this one. Niall Burke for Oranmore Maree. Here he comes with this penalty. He lifts, he bends, he strikes. It's gone wide, I think. It has gone out for 65.
65.
It's saved by Aaron Bindon. It's a brilliant save by Aaron Bindon. He dived to his right and he saved it. It's gone out for a 65. Good save.
Yeah, but like Bindon gets left hand on top and the right hand side suits him, but still was a great save. It was a good shot now to be fair into the corner. Great save by Bindon. That could be the turning point of the match, because if that went in, there was only a point in it. It's important now for Oranmore and for Niall Burke that he actually scores the 65.
Yeah, good save by Aaron Bindon there. I couldn't see it in the sun. I thought it was gone out wide. There was a hush here. No one knew what happened until the umpire there put up the hand to signal it had gone out for a 65. A good save by Aaron Bindon from the penalty from Niall Burke 10 minutes into the second half. Could that be a turning point in this game? 3:11 to 1 goal and 13 points as Niall Burke stands over the 65.
What is the linesman doing? Lord God, it only went out of the goalpost and he's... Oh, stop.
Yeah, he's telling him to position it, but it went right beside the goalpost. But I don't think it'll make any difference to Niall Burke's strike.
The sun must be in his eyes.
Here comes Niall Burke with the 65-metre free now. For Oranmore Maree, you said it'd be important for him to score this after missing the penalty. He has put that one wide, and that's 7 wides now for Oranmore. That could be a serious let-off.
Number 18 here is coming on for Clarinbridge.
Joshua Ryan of Clarinbridge, of course, he is coming in, and is he coming in place of, not quite sure, is it Niall Armstrong, I think, that's coming off over on the far side of the field for Clarinbridge. It means that number 9 for Clarinbridge, Gavin Lee, has gone into the half-forward line, as it's Niall Armstrong that's been taken off. Oranmore Maree could be about to bring on a sub as well. That's the first sub of the day. For a Clarinbridge perspective, Oranmore Maree, of course, had one on in the early stages with Jerry Carr coming in for Aaron Callanan, who got injured in the early stages of the game. 3 goals and 11 points to 1 goal and 13, 4 between them. And that puck out has been intercepted there by Sean Kilduff. Kilduff for Clarinbridge gets the ball out towards the far side of the field, and eventually Liam Lean has it. Liam Lean takes on his man as he foul. The referee says play on, but Niall Burke comes in to intercept the things for Oranmore Maree. Niall Burke has it for Oranmore Maree, gets the ball off to Patrick Burke, further back the field, the Oranmore Maree men go, and eventually that ball is sprayed towards Ruben Davitt. Ruben Davitt just was taking too much time out of it, and it's picked up by Michael Daly. Daly going for a score from out the field. It'll be a huge score by Michael Daly if it goes over the bar. It won't go over the bar, it'll go wide, and that's 5 wides for Clarinbridge. 3-11 to 1-13. The goalkeeper Rory McInerney takes the quick puck out. He looks this side of the field towards Mark Hannafy. Hannafy comes inside his man. Hannafy has got a runner, and the runner is Patrick Burke. Patrick Burke looks upfield. Patrick Burke, is he going to go for a score? He is going to go for a score. Patrick Burke high in towards the goals. It's got the distance. Has it got the accuracy? It hasn't got the accuracy. It just goes to the wrong side of the post. That's 8 wides for Oranmore Maree. They've had a few in the second half.
It was tight. But there's a sub going on here.
There is a sub coming in as well for Oranmore Maree. The man that's coming in is Conor Hannafy, wearing number 13, I think. And Conor Hannafy is coming in place. Is it Niall Burke that's gone off with an injury?
Niall could be injured.
Yeah, Niall Burke's gone off with an injury. That'll be he's a huge loss to Oranmore Maree.
Yeah, he's lame in one leg anyway, you know.
Yeah. He's disappointed, obviously, coming off, but he's been their main scoring threat. Niall Burke, who got 8 points in the first half for Oranmore Maree, just goes off with an injury at a pivotal time in the game, as that ball is taken quick and it's pucked long by the Clarinbridge man in towards Keane Salmon. Salmon will go for it. He tries to flick it out towards Michael Daly. Daly has it now for Clarinbridge. Daly gets it off to Keane Salmon. Salmon deserves a score. Comes inside his man. He's fouled, surely. He's just to have over-carried the ball. I thought myself that he was fouled there, but the referee decides it's going to be a free out.
It's a funny one. But he probably was carrying, but you'd have to say 9 times out of 10 to be a free in. Yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Free out, and Rory Burke is the man who will take Rory McInerney is the man who will take the free. 14 minutes gone now in the first half here. Of course, as I said, second half I should say, yeah. It's flying by, I suppose, the time here. I can tell you 3-11 to 1-13. It's an exciting game between these two local rivals, Clarinbridge and Oranmore Maree, as this free is going to be taken by Rory Burke. Or Rory McInerney, I should say. We're just told to stop the play for a minute as Keane Salmon is receiving attention. As I said, the other game in this group takes place tomorrow with Tommy Larkins taking on Clarinbridge and the Tommy Larkins Club. They have a golf outing next week, Cyril.
Yeah, it's on in Portumna on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Golf Classic. It's a beautiful course in there, and big numbers every year. It's a thing like that a lot of people look forward to, and we're hoping that it'll go well again. The weather is promised lovely, so that's a big help.
I think the Turlockmore Golf Classic that was cancelled there a couple of weeks ago, that's on as well next weekend as well, as this is going to be a free out, and the free out is to Rory McInerney as he gets ready to take this free for his side. 4 points between them. Almost 15 minutes gone now in the second half. We've almost reached the end of the third quarter of this game here at Kenny Park and Athenry. The scoring has died somewhat in the second half, but the ball is won by Oranmore Maree, and this is a scoring opportunity for the men from Oranmore Maree. It's Evan O'Rourke high, and Evan O'Rourke puts it over the bar. He set up the goal. He's now scored a point. We're back to 3 points. 3-11 to 1-14.
Beautiful score, came on to it very, very quick. Evan did it lovely on his left-hand side. Oranmore needed that just to get a little bite ahead again, because they were unfortunate that they didn't get anything out of the penalty.
Quick puck out again by the goalkeeper out towards Christy Brennan. Brennan plays the ball further forward towards Shane Ryan. Shane Ryan is in possession now for Clarinbridge. Comes inside his man, he's under pressure. He has to go back to the goalkeeper. Aaron Bindon is out on the 20-metre line. He's out further than the 20-metre line, and he decides to go along with that ball, and he drives it long in towards the full forward. It's a battle for possession. The ball breaks though into the path of Rory McInerney. McInerney has the ball for Oranmore Maree, plays the ball across the field, and eventually it's Conor Butler, and Conor Butler comes out now from the full back line for Oranmore Maree. He goes long with that ball in towards the other full back line, full forward line, but it's won by Pierce McCann. McCann is foul as he came out there. That's going to be a free out, and the free out is to the men of Clarinbridge.
Yeah, Phelan McGann, kind of made his debut, suppose last year you could say, but he's a good bit of stuff. Played a lot of full back last year, but he tears onto the ball, doesn't stand behind, plays from the front. Yeah,
he had a right good game, if memory serves me. He was in the county semi-final last year at a cornerback or full back, I think it was at the time. Dylan Dunn still warming up here for Clarinbridge. He'll probably see action soon as well, as Evan Nyland will come out to take the free. He has got 6 points so far, 1 in the second half.
It's a long way out, and it's on the sideline, but you wouldn't bet against them, would you?
Yeah, Evan Island is a long way out. Paul Fahy, the linesman over the far side of the field, is looking on as he gets ready to take this free for his side. Evan lifts, bends and strikes to sit there high in towards the goals. He has got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He hasn't got the accuracy, and that's wide number 6. It was 3-8 to 11 points at half time. It's now 3-11 to 1-14 as Clarinbridge are about to bring on a sub. There's a man down injured in the middle of the field as well. I think it's Liam Lean that's down injured in the middle of the field. I didn't see what happened there. He's the helmet off anyway. Dylan Dunn is coming in for Clarinbridge. Not quite sure who's coming off. I think it could be one of the cornerbacks, is it, that's coming out? Is it Christy Brennan that might be coming off? Of course, Christy was out for a long time with an injury.
And he's on the yellow.
Yeah, he didn't obviously play last year due to injury. I think was it a cruciate injury and a knee injury that he had. But Christy Brennan is coming off the Clarinbridge team. He was on a yellow, as you said, Cyril, as well. And Liam Lean is up. Liam Lean is okay. The referee says it's time to go on with the ball. And Rory McInerney takes the puck out. He goes towards Conor Butler. Butler has Garage McInerney in space. He picks out Garage McInerney. McInerney looks for possession. McInerney has it. McInerney has got a runner. The runner is Patrick Burke. Burke is in space. He's winding up for a score. Similar to striking the ball. Similar to the way his father did it in the past. And Patrick Burke makes no mistake. That's his first score of the day. Good score by Patrick Burke. There's 2 points between them. 3-11 to 1-15 with 12 minutes to go.
These boys are good hurlers. They're not afraid to shoot. They're actually strong, mobile, good wrist. And they'll shoot from outside and good at free taking as well.
Here the Oranmore Maree crowd are getting behind their team now. The quick puck out is taken again to Dylan Dunn. Obviously Oranmore Maree are letting Clarinbridge take these quick outs. The ball goes long there. Is that a free out? The referee says play on. The ball breaks it straight through towards Keen Salmon. His marker was on the ground inside to David Lee. David Lee's first touch lets him down, and Patrick Burke is back covering for Oranmore Maree, the man who got the last score. He plays the ball out the field towards Ruben Davitt. Will Davitt keep it in play? He will. He takes it out of the air. He tries to come inside his man. He stepped out over the line though, and he stepped out over the line. Just gone out over the line, Ruben Davitt. The pass was probably a small bit too high, but it went out over the line. But it's intense stuff here, Cyril. It's
sure
tight.
It's like Burke with Patrick Burke was a hard look there, and Ruben was a hard look. Caught a great ball, but just put his hand out over the line. Linesman was right on top of it.
Liam Lean will take the sideline. It's a poor enough sideline, but Nevin Island wins it superbly. There's 3 Oranmore Maree men beside him. He plays the ball back to TJ Brennan. Brennan decides to go first time into Keen Salmon at full forward. Himself and Owen Garrity having a right battle in there, and it's Garrity who comes away with this ball. The student in UCD, as I said, he's stripped there by David Lee. It's going to be a free out, and it's a chance here for Oranmore Maree to come away with this possession. We have
quick ball here.
49 minutes played here. The quick puck out, and the quick free is taken to Patrick Burke. Patrick Burke has it, and Patrick Burke goes along with that ball in towards the full forward line. A good touch there, is it, by the Oranmore Maree man, Evan O'Rourke. The ball seems to go away from him. He's engulfed by 2 or 3 Clarinbridge men there. The ball is quite close to the sideline, and Evan O'Rourke picks it up for Oranmore Maree. Tries to come inside his man. The referee says play on. The ball is back though, and it's picked up by Joshua Ryan for Clarinbridge. Joshua flicks the ball out towards Alan Armstrong. Alan Armstrong off to Shane Ryan. Shane Ryan looks upfield, but there's Oranmore Maree man following. Pierce McCann misses possession. It's a race for possession here between Jeremy Hannafy and Sean Kilduff. The intensity has wrapped up, I'd say, in the last 10 minutes of this game, and it's Oranmore Maree who are trying to put Clarinbridge under pressure. But here come the Bridgemen. Shane Ryan is impressed. He's coming out from the wing back position. He's soloing forward now for Clarinbridge. He's adjudged to have overcarried. That's going to be a free in. This is a scoring opportunity to bring it back to a 1-point ball game. Niall Burke, we understand, has gone off the Oranmore Maree team, but they have other accomplished free takers. They have Patrick Burke, and they have Rory Burke, and they have Ruben Davitt, so they have a lot of free takers. Interesting to see who will take it. There's 2 points between them.
It'll be Burke that'll take it. Like these as our natural strikers.
Rory Burke is going over to take the free for Oranmore Maree, making his championship debut. 3-11 to 1-15. We have 10 minutes to go. This game has been high octane from the beginning, sir. It must be said, between 2 really good teams.
Yeah, 2 good teams, and it's touch and go the whole time. Okay, the goals are still the difference for Clarinbridge, and they're still dangerous. Niall Burke has gone off, but this fella Rory Burke will put this over as well. I'd say to bring it back to what it within 3-11, 20 to 1-16.
Back to 1 point if this goes
over
the bar.
It should go over.
And like we were saying, that Clarinbridge with the wind had built an 8-point lead, and all of a sudden it could be back to 1. And of course the penalty miss as well. A great save by Christy or by Aaron Bindon, it must be said.
I'd have to say that. And then the 65 went wide, so that was a kind of a double whammy, if you know what I mean.
Here comes Rory Burke with the free. His first free in senior championship hurling. I can tell you it's gone between the posts, and Rory Burke has got 2 points now for Oranmore Maree. 1 from play and 1 from a free. It's back to a 1-point ball game. Clarinbridge 3-11. Oranmore Maree 1 goal and 16 points as Aaron Bindon gets ready to take the puck out. Will he go short again? Because the Oranmore Maree boys have retreated further back the field. He does go short, and he gets it out to Sean Kilduff. He drops it at the first attempt, picks it up at the second attempt. He decides, I'm going to go route 1, and he does go route 1 long in towards that full forward line. The ball is going to break in towards Mark Kennedy. He's got 3 goals and 2 points so far. Kennedy back to Evan Island. It's a scoring opportunity. Evan Island has just put it out to the post, and it's gone wide, and that's 7 wides. It just didn't turn in enough, sir.
Just you think he was going to get a score, the rent felt to the right man, but as you would say, Oranmore aren't shoving up on the puck out, to let them take a chart, and then they know it's going to come long.
3-11 to 1-16. The ball breaks in the middle of the field, and Rory Burke picks it up for Oranmore Maree. He's under pressure there from Shane Ryan. There's a battle royale out there to try and win possession, and it's Rory Burke who has it. Rory Burke tries to get away from his man. Rory Burke is in possession. He flicks the ball off to the brother. The brother is Patrick Burke. Burke is this equaliser. Patrick Burke high in towards the goals. It should be the goalkeeper's ball. Indeed, he decides to let it off and go wide. That's 9 wides, but you can see that it was held up in the wind there. Aaron Bindon takes the quick puck out again, out to Sean Kilduff in space, and Kilduff is going to do the same thing again. He's going to go long with it down the field. Oranmore Maree probably happy enough that they're making these a 50-50 battle from these balls, and the ball is won by the Oranmore Maree men again. The ball comes off Mark Hannafy though and goes out over the line, and it's a line ball, and the line ball is to Clarinbridge on this side of the field, and Mark Kennedy is showing interest to come over and possibly take it for his side. It's Gavin Lee who takes it, and he takes it quick to Evan Nyland. Nyland is going to go for score. It'll be a massive score if it goes over the bar, but this one goes wide as well. That's 2 wides in a row for Evan Nyland. That means it's 8 wides for Clarinbridge, 9 for Oranmore Maree. There's a point between them. Oranmore Maree's own Hannafy, our own Geraghty's in possession now. The fullback plays the ball long up towards the half-forward line, looking for the sub Conor Hannafy. Come on, the ball is kicked out of the line by Conor Hannafy, and it's a line ball over in the far side of the field. Clarinbridge about to bring in their third sub of the day, and it's Niall Armstrong again that's about to come on. He's already been taken off. He's about to come on once again.
Yeah, like he was playing. He wasn't playing bad in my eyes. Like, there was a lot of the donkey work and had picked his few points as well. Like, you know, the public been around midfield. Let's say the field are not in it.
That's a long ball in towards the ball, then towards the full forward line. It's going to break. Is it going to break towards Ruben Davitt? He's in possession for Oranmore Maree. Is this the chance to equalise the ball game? He makes space to go for a score. It's high. It's in towards the goals, but it's going to go wide. It's going to go wide, I can tell you, and that's 10 wides for Oranmore Maree.
You can see what he was doing. He was making his angle, like, and he did make the angle, like, again, just went wide.
Niall Armstrong coming in.
Come on here,
and
like,
it's the man that's coming off, I think, is David Lee is the man, I'd say, is coming off. I'm not quite sure.
Fumbled the last few balls.
I'm not who's gone off. I'm not quite sure who has gone off as of yet.
I'd say you're right,
I think it's David Lee, yes, is the man that's gone off for the Clarinbridge men. We have 7 minutes to go. 3:11 for Clarinbridge, 1:16 for Oranmore Maree. As the goalkeeper Aaron Bindon has been busy, he'll take the puck out here. He probably won't be able to go short this time.
It'll be long this time. They've moved up, so it's going to go long.
Here comes Aaron Bindon with this one. He does go along with that one. It reaches the half-forward line. And the Oranmore Maree's Mark Hannafy goes up for it. Went brilliantly taken out of the air by Gavin Lee. This will be a massive point for Clarinbridge if Gavin Lee can score. Gavin Lee soloing forward. Gavin Lee high. Gavin Lee over there. That's a superb score by Gavin Lee. A really impressive score by Gavin Lee. He caught the puck out from Aaron Bindon. Took on his man. He's a classy operator. 2 points for Gavin Lee.
He's a good hurler, like, showed it there. Like, this ball's going to break inside.
It's going to break towards Marcus Quinn, the goal scorer. Beautifully picked up by Marcus Quinn for Oranmore Maree. He takes on 2 Clarinbridge men. He's swung around there. Referee is giving him the advantage. And it's going to be a free in and a chance here to bring it back to a 1-point ball game. But the key to that was the way he picked it up, sir. He picked it up beautifully and got away from 2 men.
Very, very fast, and he has really good pace. Like, he's shown it there. Like, anytime he gets on a run at all, he's very hard to block. Like, you know, and it's awkward enough, but I'd expect Rory Burke to tap it over.
Yeah, a chance here for Rory Burke to bring it back once more to a 1-point ball game. It's serious stuff down here. I can tell you with 5.5 minutes to go here as Rory Burke stands over the free for Oranmore Maree. 3:12 to 1:16. His side are 2 points in arrears. Will this bring it back to a 1-point ball game? Rory Burke high in towards the goals, and Rory Burke has put it wide. He's put it wide. It was one we'd have anticipated. He put between the posts. He's put it wide, but he's a very, very young player. And of course, the experience now of Niall Burke is missing as well in that Oranmore Maree attack.
Yeah, well, like, Niall will be taking him the whole, all the time. Like, it's a big loss to have the free taker gone, but when Burke is young, he'll still have his day.
Absolutely. That ball goes long. Anthony Keeley is under, I think, from a Oranmore Maree perspective. The ball breaks, though. It breaks into the path of Garage McInerney. McInerney has it now. McInerney loses possession, though, as Keane Salmon comes in and tries to put pressure on McInerney. McInerney still trying to win possession for Oranmore Maree. Will he come away with possession? He's under serious pressure. He does come away with the big man, and he gets the ball off to Owen Geraghty, another big man at fullback. Geraghty tries to come away. Referee says play on, and the ball breaks. The Oranmore Maree people thought it was a free. It's picked up by, they do come away with it, though, with Patrick Burke. He sprays the ball across the field towards the Diarmuid Hannafy. Hannafy's got 1 point so far. Hannafy sprays the ball long in towards the full forward line. The ball is going to break into the path of an Oranmore Maree in there. That's Evan O'Rourke trying to pick it up, but TJ Brennan is there for Clarinbridge, and TJ Brennan bursts out from the full back line. He's on an advantage here. He's still going forward, TJ Brennan. He's out towards the middle of the field now. Diarmuid Hannafy puts in the pressure, or indeed it was Conor Hannafy. The ball breaks into the path of Evan Nyland. Nyland plays the ball back, and he plays it back to Liam Lean. Liam Lean looks upfield. Liam Lean, was he going to go for a score? He's not. He decides he's going to go long in towards Niall Armstrong, the sub, and Owen Geraghty. The ball breaks off Geraghty into the path of Mark Kennedy, and Mark Kennedy puts this one wide. Mark Kennedy has got 3 goals and 2 points, but he puts that one wide. It's on a knife edge with 4 minutes to go, sir.
That's for sure. There's only 2 points in it, like, and everyone is going to push up now, so there's nowhere to hit it short, so you have to go long. Here it comes.
Rory McInerney goes long, looking for Rory Burke. Burke tries to put the ball up. It's picked up by an Oranmore Maree man, though. He goes for a score from the sideline. Conor Hannafy, a long high ball in towards the goals, but that one is going to go wide, and that's another aimless wide. That's 12 wides for Oranmore Maree. They'll be disappointed with some of their shooting in the second half. They have hit 8 wides in the second half.
Yeah, they could rule these misses, like, because they are.
And like the penalty miss as well, of course.
Yeah, but some of the shots, like, are from nearly impossible angles. They are under pressure.
They sure are under pressure as Aaron Bindon takes the puck out. He goes over towards Gavin Lee again. Lee caught the last puck out. The ball breaks, though, and this one is going to be caught by Garage McInerney. McInerney in possession. He's blocked down, though, by Joshua Ryan, and the ball breaks into Michael Daly. Michael Daly going for a score, but that's another poor effort by Michael Daly, and that one goes wide as well, sir. That's 10 wides for Clarinbridge.
They're all shooting on sight now, like, it's kind of gone wayward. Here's a good puck out.
Look, looking for Anthony Keeley over there, and Anthony Keeley loses possession. It's picked up by Keane Salmon. He's out on wing forward now. He picks out Joshua Ryan. Is this a chance to go 3 points in front? Joshua Ryan high in towards the goals, and Joshua Ryan puts it over the bar. The man wearing number 18 puts it over the bar, and Clarinbridge have built a 3-point lead again. Another good young player, Joshua Ryan, good score.
Good player as well, like, and took his score well, like, again, you know, like, they are getting the scores that bit easy, but Oranmore are trying, but the harder they try, it's just hard to break through.
Yeah, Clarinbridge have the numbers there, and Sean Kilduff comes away from his man. Sean Kilduff bursting forward now for Clarinbridge, gets the ball off to Michael Daly. Daly hand passes the ball off to TJ Brennan in space. He's going to wind up for a big one. TJ Brennan, is this going to be a score for TJ Brennan? It's high in towards the goals. It's over the bar by TJ Brennan. A great score by TJ Brennan, and that puts Clarinbridge 4 points to the good. Oranmore Maree got it back to a 1-point ball game, but Clarinbridge have got the last 3 scores, and all of a sudden they have gone well in front now at this stage.
Is a kind of a winning score. That's an inspirational score from about 80 yards out.
Rory McInerney gets the ball off towards Patrick Burke, and eventually the ball is won by Anthony Keedy over on the far side of the field. He flicks the ball off to Burke coming away from the wing back position. As he fouled, the referee says play on, and eventually it's going to be a free out, and a free out to Oranmore Maree as an Oranmore Maree man hits the deck, as they say, and it's going to be a free over on the far side of the field. Jack Grealish will take the free. Jack Grealish goes along with that ball, looking for the forward up there, Evan O'Rourke. Brilliantly taken out of the air. He surveys his options, goes one way, goes the other. This will be a massive point if it can go over the bar. It is a wonderful effort. It's gone over the bar.
Brilliant.
That's a superb score. I think it's Ruben David actually, in fact, that put it over the bar. That's an absolutely massive score. He took the ball out of the air,
took it over the air.
Great score.
Back onto his left side, an impossible shot, you could say, really. You know, here's a quick puck out again to Ryan.
We're back to a 3-point ball game here. That's a poor effort though, and Oranmore Maree have intercepted it. This is a scoring opportunity for Jeremy Hannafy. Jeremy Hannafy high in towards the goals. It doesn't have the legs though. It's caught by the goalkeeper Aaron Bindon, and Aaron Bindon has 2 options here. One of them is Shane Ryan. Will he wait for the runner to come? He will wait for the runner. He plays the ball off to TJ Brennan. TJ Brennan decides to first time that slither high long in towards that full forward line where Niall Armstrong is in front of his man. Out comes the goalkeeper Rory McInerney. He gets there first for Oranmore Maree, and Rory McInerney comes away from the goalkeeper. He leaves the ball behind him though, and he was just foul there as he came away. He was lucky enough because in fairness he had left the slither behind, as this is going to be a free out. Jack Grealish will take it. 3:14 to 1:17. A minute of normal time to go. We haven't been told what the additional time will be, but this is going to be a free out, and the free out is to Oranmore Maree. Liam Gordon tells Rory McInerney to go further back. He gained a couple of yards there against the wind. There's 3 between them. 3:14 to 1:17 as this free is going to come, and the free is going to come to Oranmore Maree, and it's Rory McInerney. Rory McInerney goes short with that one, and eventually he works it up towards Jack Grealish. Grealish decides to go long. He plays the ball across the field looking for Conor Hannafy. The ball goes over his head though, and it's going to be won by Sean Kilduff. Sean Kilduff is coming away now for Clarinbridge. Sean Kilduff comes out from the centre half back position. He hand passes the ball out the field towards Joshua Ryan. He's on an advantage. Joshua Ryan, who got the last point for Clarinbridge, drives it long down the field in towards the full forward line. It's going to break into the path of Mark Kennedy. He put up the hurl to take it down there. Brilliantly into the hand of Mark Kennedy. This will be a massive score. That is a beautiful score by Mark Kennedy.
Yes, class.
Mark Kennedy has got 3-3. It's going to be 4 minutes additional time, so we have 4.5 minutes to go. There's 3 between them. 3:14 to 1:17. You'd think Oranmore Maree would probably need a goal at this stage. They're playing against the wind. They go along with that ball, and it's taken out of the air again. It's not. It's broken through towards Sean Kilduff. Sean Kilduff has it. He's sweeping back there in front of that Clarinbridge full back line. He goes long, but it's intercepted, and Oranmore Maree come on the attack once more. They need a goal at this stage. Up towards Rory Burke. Burke tries to win possession ahead of his man. He does win possession ahead of his man. He tries to come inside his man. He sprays the ball right across the field to Marcus Quinn, the goal scorer for Oranmore Maree. He's half hooked there, and eventually Keane Salmon tries to pick it up for Clarinbridge, but Marcus Quinn does pick it up for Oranmore Maree. He gets it off to Garage McInerney. McInerney finds himself now up on the half-hour line. McInerney launched that ball in towards the goals. It's going to not have the distance, is it? It goes high in towards the goals. It does have the distance, but it goes wide, harmlessly wide. The Bakers doesn't have wides for Oranmore Maree. They've hit 13, including 9 in the second half, and I suppose they'll be disappointed that Aaron Bindon is taking his time, showing the experience that he has in goals. He's picking up a second slither. He's deciding which one he'll take. I wonder will he go back to the other side of the goals before he takes the puck out now, as that's exactly what he's doing, certainly. He's taking his time, and why wouldn't he? His side lead by 3 points, 3:14 to 1:17.
He's taking it nice and steady, you can't blame him.
And he goes short out towards Phelan McCann, gets it back again. He's out the 20-metre line now, Bindon, and he decides to go along with that one up towards Mark Kennedy. Kennedy will probably break that ball down in front of him, and it's broken down though, and it's broken down towards an Oranmore Maree man, but can they pick it up? Evan Nyland tries to pick it up for Clarinbridge, and it's picked up by Jack Grealish for Oranmore Maree coming out from the wing back position. He's soloing forward. He's got a player in support. That's Owen Geraghty, but they were on an advantage there, and that's going to be a free, and it'll be interesting what happens here. Will the likes of Patrick Burke now launch this free down long in towards the full forward line? Clarinbridge or Maree don't have the numbers in there at the moment, but it's going to be a free.
Clarinbridge have extra people back. They have 2 extra backs back. Like, you know, there's 8 back now facing kind of 5 or 6. It's going to be hard enough to break them down. Or more Maree player seems to be down here in front of us, getting a bit of breather, I suppose. So it'll be in around the house anyway.
Yeah, it sure will. It's Garage McInerney that's going to take it. He's outside his own 45-metre line. We have a minute and a half of the additional time played. There's 2.5 minutes left here of what has been a highly entertaining Brooks-sponsored senior hurling championship game here in Kenny Park and Athenry between Clarinbridge and Oranmore Maree. 3:14 to 1:17. That ball goes long by Garage McInerney. It's high by Garage McInerney, but it's also wide by Garage McInerney, and that's 14 wides now at this particular stage in the game.
Better for them now if it drops short, like, you know, to have a fight for it anyway. There's only 3 points in it, anything can happen.
Anything can happen as the quick poke out is taken, and the quick poke out is won by Sean Kilduff. Kilduff goes up the field and he picks out Alan Armstrong. Alan Armstrong goes along with that ball in towards the goals. It's going to carry all the way though, and it's going to carry wide. As a nervy ending to this game. It's just about getting over the line now from Clarinbridge's perspective, as that ball is pounded by Evan O'Rourke, and Evan O'Rourke is fouled there. He comes inside his man, that's Evan Nyland. He takes on Nyland. It's a swipe there by Evan Nyland. Its referee says play on, and the ball is picked up by Patrick Burke. Burke looks upfield. Burke drives the ball long, but it's intercepted by Sean Kilduff, who's played well in that sweeping role for Clarinbridge, it must be said, in this second half. He goes long with that ball. Up they go forward. The ball is going to break. It's going to break into the path of the Mark Hanafy, I think it is, for Oranmore Maree. And that ball is delivered long over to this side of the field. O'Rourke is going to put up the left hand, and O'Rourke has the ball in his hand. He takes on his man. He's got a runner in support. That runner is wearing number 28. It's Conor Hanafy. He's on the 20-metre line. Conor Hanafy tries the shot in towards the goals. It's flicked out by the goalkeeper. Conor Hanafy has it in his hand again. He's bearing down a goal. Is this a goal scoring opportunity? It's not, because it's gone wide. Great defensive play by the men of Clarinbridge there. There was half a goal scoring opportunity for Oranmore Maree. It's gone out wide, and that could be the last chance saloon for the men of Oranmore Maree.
Yeah, Conor Hanafy played very well there, though. He kind of burst his way through a few would-be tacklers, like, and hard luck, like, you know.
10 wides now for Oranmore Maree, or 11 wides in the second half for Oranmore Maree. They've hit 15 so far. Quick poke out. It's won by Keane Salmon. Keane Salmon soloing forward now. Keane Salmon was very effective in the first half for his side. He hand passed the ball off to Mark Kennedy. Kennedy's got 3-3 from playing this game. Has he got 3-4? He launches it in towards the goals. He hasn't. He puts it wide, and that's wide number 12. It's at 3:14 to 1:17. The quick poke out is going to be taken by Rory McInerney. Will he pick out the full back in front of him? He decides not. He decides he's going to go long. He's going to go towards Rory Burke and TJ Brennan on this side of the field. They go for brilliantly taken by Rory Burke, the youngster. He takes on his man. He's bearing down on goal. He's on the 20-metre line. Rory Burke is still soloing forward. They're coming across him. He plays the ball across the field, but it's intercepted. It's intercepted by the Clarinbridge men there, and eventually the ball is cleared out the field. I think it was Shane Ryan that intercepted, but it was brilliantly taken by Rory Burke. Oranmore Maree have had their chances. We've 20 seconds to go. Niall Armstrong, who came on as a sub, the ball is flicked away from him. It's picked up again by a Clarinbridge man. He loses possession, and eventually Oranmore Maree's Patrick Burke has it. Patrick Burke is soloing for. Referee gives him the advantage. He's on the 65-metre line. It's going to be free for Oranmore Maree on the 65-metre line. The 4 minutes of additional time have just been played. This is going to be launched into the square, you would think, Cyril. The 4 minutes have been played. It's been a seriously entertaining game
Patrick
here.
Burke
3:14 to 1:17.
He let this in around the house.
Patrick Burke needs to try and work a goal here for Oranmore Maree. Patrick Burke takes the free. He launches it in towards the goals. It's a dangerous ball in towards the goals. It's batted out by the goalkeeper, Aaron Bindon, out towards Keane Salmon. Is that the end of the game? Keane Salmon has it for Clarinbridge. The referee has the whistle in the mouth. The ball is played out towards Alan Armstrong, and with that, Liam Gordon has blown the full-time whistle, and it's Clarinbridge who have won this game here against Oranmore Maree. 3 points in the end. 3:14 to 1:17. Cyril, it was a serious game of hurling between two really good teams.
Yeah, great, brilliant game of hurling. Like, you know, I suppose when Oranmore look back in the Delrue, the first half, they didn't let him to 3 goals. It was 3 opportunities by Salmon giving them to Mark Kinney and took them away. And you'd imagine at half time that the Bridge were well up, but fair play to Oranmore. They came back into it and fought. And when they look back at the video, they'll realise that they had enough chances to win it. They're a serious senior team. Clarinbridge are one of the favourites for the cup. Oranmore showed, like, even if Niall Burke could have stayed on, but like he's probably carrying a hamstring, had to come off, played his part there, like, in the end. But they're a good hurling team, Oranmore as well as Clarinbridge. Look, at Clarinbridge are proven. They've been thereabouts. Will be disappointed over the last year not to win a cup, but they're going to be one of the favourites again. They're going to be in the Shake-Up again. But like, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Oranmore in the Shake-Up as well, because they have a serious team. That was a very, very good game of hurling. Different to the first game, really, but a very, very good game, very entertaining, and played at a great tempo. And you'd have to say both teams very, very sport. And afterwards, here they all know another way. But that's what you want to see. Like, well refereed by Liam Gordon. Both referees, Johnny Kane as well in the first half. They're top referees, you'd have to say, and very refereed according to the rules. No one can complain. I see poor old Niall Burke there with a big ice pack, you know, down the back of his leg, and he's lame at the moment anyway. Like, and you know, when you lose, like, you'll feel the pain more. But they didn't go down without a fight, I'll tell you that. Right, good game, you know, great scoring, and again, I suppose it was opportunistic. It was the great passing of Keane Salmon. They were clinical scores by Mark Kennedy. He got 3. You know, there weren't clear chances of project. He took every one of them. What did he get in the game?
3-3
from play. It's a lot, like, and you know, you couldn't say the corner bad. You see, it was the way they were worked to them, really, like, they're clinical up front. They're a very balanced team, the Bridge are, like, and have a lot of very good hurlers, all very good touch hurlers. Maybe lack a little physical, you know, the real physical strength, but they're getting there, like, and Oranmore look a lot bigger team than them, but, like, they'll have their day as well.
Yeah, they sure will have their day. It was a really, really good game between two serious operators here. 3 points between them in the end. The 3 goals in the first half were crucial for Clarinbridge. Mark Kennedy, he ended with 3 goals and 3 points from play. He was their top scorer. Niall Burke ended with 8 points for Oranmore Maree. His game ended early, though, due to what we believe is a hamstring injury. But in the end, it's Clarinbridge who hold on to win this game here against Oranmore Maree. They've got their championship up and running with a victory over their near neighbours, Oranmore Maree. It's finished here at Kenny Park in Athenry. 3 goals and 14 points for Clarinbridge. 1 goal and 17 points for Oranmore Maree.
Hi, Paul Bellew, Galway GA chairperson here to tell you about our new fundraiser, Win a Home Galway. For just €100, you could win a brand new sea view apartment in Salt Hill, Galway. Buy a ticket for this life-changing prize and you could be living minutes away from the famous Salt Hill Prom while also having Galway City and Connemara on your doorstep. Just think, you could be living mortgage-free here in one of the most famous cities in the world, overlooking Galway Bay. To enter, simply log on to winahomegalway.com and buy your ticket. Thanks for the support and the very best of luck.